So let's get back in there and see if we can get matched up against somebody who's not a mage with a better deck than mine.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Alright, so another mage, but I get to go second this time, and going second is a great benefit. So, I want some earlier to cast cards than this. So let's get rid of all of these. Let's just mulligan a whole new hand. Not much better. So he gets to go first. I get a lot more cards, but he gets to go first.
Hello.
So now I could use the coin and do nothing really, so there's that. The coin's interesting. If you go second, you get this in your hand to start. It's supposed to offset the fact that you didn't go first. But I think it's actually a lot stronger than it needs to be. Alright, so now I can coin and then do this. But I'd rather wait for another minion to be on the board first. He's drawing cards to start. That's pretty good. It seems we both have slow mage decks. So I want to draw as well. So I'm going to play the coin to give me 4 mana out of 3, and then play my Gnomish Inventor.
Job's done.
There we go. A Mana Worm, I'm okay with that. Then he plays a Secret to make the Mana Worm a little stronger. But I can trade that or just shoot it down with a Frostbolt. Or I can play this. Actually, that's a much better idea.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
3/5.
Hey, give me a minute.
Job's done.
Alright, so I feel I've got a slight advantage at this point. I need to find out what this secret is. It can be any number of things. I don't want it to be Counterspell and then have it counter my Flame Strike when it really counts. So I'm going to have to try a whole bunch of minor things to try and discover what that secret is. And hopefully get him to get as little value out of it as possible. Okay, so I can play Arcane Intellect right now. But if he counters it, that would suck. I think this is a good bet right here. I'll Frostbolt this to see if it's Counterspell. So it's not Counterspell. So it's whenever he gets attacked, something happens. Or whenever I summon a minion, something happens. So I gotta try and summon some sort of small minion first. But I can just ping that and kill it now and then attack, so I think I'll do that. Alright, so now let's attack with my 3/3. They're both 3/3. There we go. I wanted to see if that would work. Alright, so he has Ice Barrier. Now we know what that secret is, we can play safely.
Push forward.
Or we can safely move on with this strategy. We got him to use Ice Barrier early, which is cool. Or what was it? Ice Barrier or Ice Block? What's it called? Ice Barrier. So now he's playing Flesh Eating Ghoul. He's gonna freeze my minions. And I'm okay with that, because he has to trade anyway. And that means I can play Mirror Entity and draw 2 cards. That's what I think I'll do. Actually, let's drop this and let's get aggressive. Or do I want to wait for that? I think I'll wait for that for the turn after. Yeah, let's play Mirror Entity. And then draw a couple of cards.
Job's done.
Very nice. I'm trying to keep card advantage and board advantage, and if I don't see that he's got any clear advantage, I can take defensive plays like that.
I can taste the mana.
There we go. So now, I'll summon a copy of that
Taste the mana.
because of my secret. Now he's going to freeze all my minions again. And he's going to kill one. Or he might. He's going to have to trade either way, unless he attacks this. In which case I can just ping it later. He's a little stronger now, but that's fine. I wonder if it's worth using Flame Strike right now. When he's got... Well, no, let's play some big creatures. Yeah, let's get some big creatures on the board. This will be useful because it's a good 5 damage that I can choose to use whenever. So we'll play this. And let's also put a Frostbolt out there. This thing will just keep getting bigger. So we'll attack this. This thing can only get better, or can only get bigger once or twice per turn. That ghoul could just keep getting bigger. So he can't target this with anything because it's stealth. I get to choose whenever I want to use that 5 damage. He puts a mirror image out. Pings my gnome. So he ends his turn there with 5 mana in reserve. So he must have some very big cards in there. He might have Flame Strike and is waiting to use it. I have 8 mana. I don't really want to become a copy of that. I can become a copy of this, though. For 5, so another stealth. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then do I have anything I can put on top of that? Yeah, I can play Counterspell on top of that. I would like to play the Yeti, but I can't really do that, so let's do this. So I got another Stealth Tiger. Let's draw instead.
I hope you like my invention.
Nice. So now I can attack with this, but I'd have to kill one of those, so I'll save it. I'd like those 2 tigers to hit for a massive burst of damage. I can already hit for 14 with those. Alright, so he attacks with his Arcane YOLOs. Didn't do him too much good. He's trying to target this stealth minion with a spell, but he can't because it's stealth.
What to do? What to do?
So he freezes my minions again. He's got a lot of Cone of Cold spells in there. I'm hoping he'll summon up some more minions so I can get good value out of my Flame Strike. Now he'll hit me for 5, that's fine. Boulder Fist Ogre would be good here. Boulder Fist and Counterspell. He's probably got Polymorph. He was trying to polymorph that. So if I do play my Boulder Fist Ogre, he's going to polymorph it. So that means, yeah, Boulder Fist and Counterspell to protect the Boulder Fist. That's good. There we go. Now, hopefully, he'll put out another minion so I can Flame Strike, get good value out of it, and then after that, I can annihilate him. He can trade all he wants against the gnome, that's fine.
What to do? What to do?
Man, he freezes a lot of minions, but I've got Counterspell.
Played.
Yeah, there's the Polymorph. Yeah, okay, so he used Frost Nova to bait out the Counterspell, which is fine, because that means my minions aren't frozen next turn. And I've still got a lot of damage on board. So, if I put her out... Let's start getting rid of his taunt minions first. I have to wonder if this will turn this sheep back into my ogre whenever I bring it back. I don't know, and I don't want to experiment like that just yet. Okay, so let's put her out.
Pay attention, class.
And then... Cone of Cold to get her to summon something else.
I'm ready to learn.
There we go. Now I haven't attacked his taunt minions because I haven't wanted to reveal the tiger just to take out a 0-2.
Get behind me.
There we go. Now I can put out a Flame Strike. He doesn't have very many cards in his hand, so I've kind of effectively worn him out at this point. Okay, so now a Flame Strike will do a lot of good.
I am ready to learn.
Now we can hit him.
Instruction begins.
I shall do as you say.
Now he's probably going to Flame Strike himself. Although he would have done that by now if he had one. Because that would have taken out my tigers.
Someone call for the doctor.
He's putting out a Voodoo Doctor, but he can't have very much in his hand. Yeah, he has to play his whole hand now. He's freezing my characters, and he's going to ping one of the apprentices there. This I am okay with. Now, how to best make use of what I've got here? Let's see, if I play the Brewmaster, bring back the kitty, it's not going to do much because he'll still have to wait a turn. He's going to unfreeze anyway. So... Well, we know we're attacking.
Instruction
I shall do
begins.
as you say.
Yeah, I think this will work.
Pay attention, class.
Now he's in a top deck situation where he only gets one card per turn. I've essentially won this game. Not even a flame strike could save him at this point.
Well played. You win.
Well, I tried to hit well played at the end there, but I said thank you instead. Alright, so we can see I'm making progress with my dailies, while I'm also doing Arena. So there's that. Let's get into the next game. I have a feeling we're going to be running into a lot of mages or hunters in this arena because of those dailies.